baby, try to find my way as the lonely shadows swarm. Whoa, 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 I'm just a man missing you. Please understand, without you, I'm dying. No one will know how I bear my pain alone. In the end, I choose my solitude. No, I can't go back to my days of innocence. Can't go back, there is no return. Under the cycle of seasons as fast as by, and I cannot wonder, I wonder just where you are now. I hear from everyone that you are different and that you are yet more beautiful than before. Whoa, whoa, if you say that you are happier now and that's just the way you feel about everything now, well then I guess this is the way that it is.
I forgot to put on another song. We still have like a minute of ad break. So do I just? I guess I just talk now. I feel bad because like there's an ad break going on, but and then I thought it'd be a much longer of a song. I should have put another one on, but this is awkward already. Now what? Do I just? Tom absorbs all the improv a song. I'm not doing that. I'll just put on like. I'm already talking anyway. I'll just wait it out and then we'll just go in. But in the meantime, gamers, now I'll just stay quiet for a bit. I don't know. I got so much to do and so much to say. I don't know where to begin, but I want to wait till the ads are done so I can at least introduce and talk and such. That's all. I apologize that this is a bit of an awkward intro, but you know, I'm trying to adjust to the ad breaks because this is the first time, the second stream I've been doing this, and I haven't gone live in a few days because of E4 prepping. But yeah, okay, ads done. So, hello everybody. It is I, Ludicolo. Welcome back to another Twitch stream. So many of you are in right now because this is it. This is it. If all goes correct, this should be the last media stream I'll ever do in my life. We are all special. Be Madge, Greg, Marge Simpson, homie. I don't know why. Lately, I've been trying to imitate Marge, and I'm like, wait, I can do it? Kinda. I don't know. But welcome on in, everybody. Let me say hi to everybody first before we begin. Let's see. There's so many messages. Oh, my goodness. Congrats to Dennis on the first. Welcome in, Dennis. Congrats on first. Phillips, welcome in to Blue Shelling first. Good to see you. I'm going to borrow with ads instantly. That's why, Greg. I have a 3-minute ad break every hour. So you guys get hit with 3 minutes of ads. So to compensate, I try not to do much in between 3-minute ads. And then that way, you guys don't get hit with pre-rolls immediately. So it's like if you come in a stream and you want to like watch instantly but don't want to get hit with ads, there you go. Except for the 1 hour mark, or like every hour I'm going to be giving you guys ads. Hope you guys are cool with this adjustment. It's just to make sure none of you guys get pre-rolls, because I don't know about you guys, but pre-rolls can be very annoying for like first time showing up to streams. That's all. And also have fun showering. I'm glad you're actually taking, good steps into good hygiene as a gamer, Greg. Welcome on in. Andriano, welcome in. So many people are here. Oh my goodness. I don't know where to begin. Holy, welcome in. Let's see. They have Bonk as well. And Parker, they have Bonk as well. I appreciate it. Welcome in. Llama, I'm at the E4. Yes, welcome in, Llama. Hope you're well. Phillips is again. Welcome on in. Let's see. Everybody else, Gay Whooper checks in, of course. Yes. You guys are all fighting over whoopers and rats. Oh, good one, Talon. Yep, we can definitely see the custom command there. Good one. Yep. Anyways, yeah, chat. So the past few days, I've been gone. Yeah, Llama figured it out. Llama. Okay. Like I was saying, gamers, today is a special day because if all goes right, first off, today is the Elite Four stream of Shining Pearl. That's it. It's the Shining Pearl Elite Four. Everything's ready to go. I have every tool, everything and such. Except now, all we got to do is win. Lud gonna win. So true, Pinky. Welcome on Upper Well. Yeah, you get your Whooper checks in if you haven't already. Let me get mine in. Why not? For you guys. Let me get my Whooper. What do I got? 47? 60? Ah, not nice. I'm one number under. Okay, Kitten, let's look at you. Welcome in, Upper Well. Kitten. Yeah, gamers, this is it. Literally, the last Shining Pearl stream, if all goes right. We have the Elite Four to do. I don't know what else to say, but I hope you guys are ready. This is going to be a bit of an awkward E4, because, like, it's not that hard. I have a better team than last run, but this time, different members are going to be, like, the actual hardest members. That makes sense. It's a little weird, but there should be a win if all goes right. It's in my favor. Now, let's win and never play BDSP ever again. Oh. Reroll, literally, reroll. You can't, Dennis, you are my rebel. You can't have this. Yeah, hope everybody's doing well. I am nervous, but we got to send it. It's been a rough past few days with everything going on. I don't want to get into details, but just life and all. But yeah, let's just send it. So, with that said, last stream we went, by the way, from like what did we do again? It was from Candace to E4. We did so much last stream, but it's been a few days. I took the past few days off to take care of RL, but also prep for this E4. I got this E4 team planned done on Monday, I believe, or like on Sunday night, but I need yesterday off because, you know, choir day and other appointments stuff. But today I have the day off. Let's send it and win. Here we go. You guys ready? Same presentation as last time. We're going to show the team one by one, and hopefully we will win. I have the in-game music on, animations are on, everything should be on, hopefully. But I hope you guys are excited for this Elite Four. It's going to be an interesting one to say the least. I think this will be much faster than my last one, I'd say. But we'll see. Let me just make sure I have my docs and info and such ready to go. And we will get started. But I hope you guys are excited, though, because I'm nervous, but we got to send it. Also, before I continue, let me open up another Chrome tab for something. Give me a second, chat. Oops. Hold on. New window. Sorry, I'm opening up another tab right now. I realize I need to open up another one for a good reason. But, hold on. In the meantime, just reflect on live chat. Just listen to his music and think about just life in general. Just, you ever hear this song and think, yeah, I want to reflect on life, see how far I've come. Because that's how I kind of feel sometimes here and there. Yeah, body wash. Let me borrow yours. This game is already 4 years old. It is! That is true, Dennis. This game released in November, right? November of 2021. And then a few months later, PLA came out. Which was the true Sinnoh experience, I call. But it's Sui. The point is that, like, it's the true experience of Sinnoh. Okay. We keep the same music on, right? For this team reveal? Or do we just hop right in? So, first thing first, I did everything I could. I grabbed some money. I bought tons of items, tons of TMs and such. Let me just open up my bag to confirm that. I have a couple other items. And yeah, I think we're ready to go. I have tons of random items I might need here and there, but also I got other items in my actual team. But yeah, I'm nervous because I did a lot of stuff off screen. I forgot what I did, but just know, chat, that despite everything with BDSP, all of my annoyances here and there, all of my complaints, critiques, and everything, even the rare positive spotlight here and there, if there's anything I'm excited for this game, it's always Elite Four. Even if it's a stupid difficulty spike, At least it's like actually competent enough to be kind of fun to play. Potty Watcher Shuckle carries us. Shuckle, yeah, Shuckle, who is definitely not post game. Anyways, you guys ready for team reveal? Let's just hop right in. I have everything I need. Let's just do it. So, reminder chat, before I go reveal the team, this is the box, just to give you guys a little bit of a refresh in memory as to what my box is available for this run. This is all I have left. And I didn't catch every Pokemon in this thing too, so a couple Pokemon are left out. But, yeah, when you wipe this, it's going to be fun seeing you back to our red, green, and blue. It's not like that, Greg. If I wipe, I just start the game I'm currently at over. The level 3 start, it's a placeholder. It's just a placeholder to trade my Pokemon, and plus, I want to have the placeholder in my party. The Haylock challenge, that is true, Dre. For those curious, Driano is doing that challenge you were just talking about, Greg, where it's the same thing, but you can't wipe. If you do, you start all the way to red. Simple as that. But yeah, out of all these Pokemon chat, who do you guys think is going? Last minute calls. If you guys remember, I have actually not a lot of Pokemon left. I have 24 Pokemon left in my current box. I chose Torterra as my starter. I have all the early game goats. I don't have the following, though. I don't have the other starters, so no Infernape or Empoleon. I did not pick Bastiodon. I picked Cradily as my fossil, so I don't have that. I also did not pick up Munchlax, so no Munchlax champ. I also picked up Milotic over Clefable, so Clefable is also not going. And my Gray Marsh encounter was a Azumarill, so no Drapion or Toxicroak. And for my underground encounter, it was Houndoom and not Magnezone, Dusclops, Togekiss, Altaria, Absol, and then Scizor and Honchkrow are Brilliant Diamond exclusives. So in other words, all the Pokemon that I did not mention in terms of like who's not available will be available to champ, and 6 of them are going. Any last minute guesses before we go in? Just one last minute guess before we go in, because I want to let you guys have a chance to breathe and figure things out here and there. But this E4 planning was not as bad as last time. Because while I figured out the IVs, I realized that, okay, I can actually get away with champing this and that, and realizing that, okay, it barely works. Yeah, unfortunately, then Scizor is Brilliant Diamond exclusive. So yeah, rip. But it's okay. It's still around, though, for the next future games. So if you still want to see Scizor, there you go. You can still have a chance to see it. Spiritomb I didn't pick up either. My bad, I forgot about that. I didn't pick up Spiritomb. I could have, I probably should have, but I didn't do it. I'm sorry, Pinky. I lied to you. I lied to everybody. I'm a mess. But here we go. Otherwise, we have 24 Pokemon. 6 of them are going. Let's do the team reveal. All right, here we go. Hopefully I remember the team order correctly. I hopefully remembered it. But here we go. Or PLA, though. Oh, true, yeah. Even though I think it's kind of hard to get it, but, you know, it's still a thing. All right. Member number 1. Let's just do it. So, back when I started Brilliant Diamond, once again, I didn't know that you can get certain Pokemon after you beat Dogapalkia, and if you've been watching my streams for Shining Pearl, you know who's going. You already know who's getting champed. And let's just cut to the chase. We all knew that a fossil was still available to our name, and because I didn't pick Bastiodon, there was one other fossil that I knew I had to pick the moment I saw it available in my options. And funnily enough, I will say this right now as a bit of a spoiler, but if it weren't for this fossil, I would have champed Roserade instead of this Pokemon. But it's okay. We still have one more grass type to our name that isn't Torterra. Welcome, Plink, in the chat. I forgot we had another box, but Plink is coming over to the team. Plink's in chat. Thank you, Starly, for contributing to our placeholder, and now you're done. Plink's in chat. So, Cradily is our first member to go. We all knew this was coming. The moment I kept asking for a rare fossil, thinking, I really need this fossil by the night. Yep, that's why. But Cradily, let's check some Ivy, shall we? So there's a little unfortunate thing about Cradily when it comes to stats. If you guys saw at the end of last stream, I got my Cradily, and Leaf stats are not very good. They are not good. So, after checking its stats, I noticed that it came with 3 perfect IVs. You guys want to know where they landed on? Any guesses on where they landed on? Any guesses? They landed on... It made me so mad. But the 3 perfect... All fossils come with 3 perfect IVs, by the way. But they all landed on bulk, HP, defense, and special defense. They landed on all three of them. Literally the worst possible scenario. Because now I have to run Rock Polish because my speed IV is 12, and thus I have to, or 13 speed I mean, and it's not fast enough for Bertha. So I have to run Rock Polish and invest no speed at all. I need to run HP and bulk attack for a reason. Oh, and its offenses, by the way, 1 in both of them. Attack and special attack are both 1, and it's careful. Sorry about that, Davion. It's just, I got literally the worst Cradle lead possible for this E4. But it's still coming regardless. That's my bad. That's just the magic of BDSP. It really is. BDSP just finds ways to kick me every single time. But this is the set we're running. We're running Swords Dance, Substitute, Rock Polish, and Bullet Seed. We're going physical. My original plan was to go special, but physical is the right move for this E4. I have a reason as to why. You might know why if you know Bertha's team, but it's going to be a physical Cradle, which you don't see often. I didn't even know you learned Swords Dance or Bullet Seed, but it makes sense. And it's kind of sad. Cradle has a much better move pool now than before. It gets actual moves by level up, most notably Leech Seed. But unfortunately, my Cradle is not good enough to run that move, even though I could and I should, but physical Cradle is the play. By the way, the EVs for this guy, HP and attack. It's max HP, max defenses, but it's got 1 attack, 1 special attack, and 13 speed. How about my Go Cradle? I love Cradle, Greg, but I got the worst one possible. That's the issue. I literally got screwed by its IVs, because once again, I got 3 perfect IVs. I could have gotten them anywhere. But I get, of course, all bulk. That doesn't really help me if I want to sweep fast. Also, Water Penguin will come in upper well. But yeah, unfortunate Cradle aside, it's still coming to the E4, and I am proud to announce that this thing is getting champed over Roserade. So, already going to deconfirm Roserade. Just want to tell you that right now, chat. Okay? But now, 5 slots to go. Who's next on our list? We all knew Plink was coming, no matter what. We all knew Plink was coming. But these next 5, you could argue they were going to come in no matter what. Energy Ball. Yeah, I can't because I'm freaking careful nature. The Iron's Mouth. Yeah, people always forget that. I think it's pretty cool. Oh, how dare you discount my Rose Bouquet? True. Listen, it's not that. It's actually a really good rosary too. But the thing is, I don't know. I feel like Cradle can go now. I have no loss of losing Cradle compared to Roserade. And plus, Cradle has a niche over Roserade that you'll see in a bit. But the point is, Cradle is better for this E4 for one reason. You'll see why. But the Roserade is really good anyway. Like, it was actually really good if I had to champion this game. But it's fine. With that said, next up. So chat, next up, let's just, let's remind ourselves, we're playing Brilliant Diamond Shining Pearl. This game could have, okay, let me go back to the very beginning. Diamond and Pearl. So, we all know Diamond and Pearl. We've all played those games before here and there. But everybody knows how awful its Pokédex, its regional dex is. We have tons of waters, 3 water grounds, and then tons of other ground types as well. But you have, 3 electrics. You got 2 ice types. What else? Shuffles or Roserade, it's so good. You got tons of grounds, you got tons of waters, and then you have tons of random small amount of certain Pokemon. You got 2 ice types, you got 3 electrics, and of course, the infamous 2 fire types in Sinnoh. Now, BDSP did try to fix that. It did. And it gave us a couple more fire types. Only 2 that were in Platinum originally. And of the fire types, 2 of them were champed. In Shining Pearl, you only get another fire type, Magmortar, but that's gone because I champed it. And Rapidash is gone too. And if you guys noticed, in this run, I picked Torterra. So, I knew from the very beginning, I had to champ 1 fire type in Sinnoh. One that not many people think about, but no exists. It's just a random choice. But guess what? With 3 special attack, we still can defeat Aaron with it. Welcome, the rare, unheard of, 3rd fire type in Sinnoh, Rusi, the Houndoom. Welcome, Houndoom. I think this is a pretty obvious contender considering I picked it from the underground encounter for a reason. Unlike Scyther where I knew I wouldn't champ it yet, and I could have. But Houndoom I knew instantly at the champ because it's the only fire type I've left in this entire box. And yeah. I'm about to say, can you get Houndour? Well, you can't get Houndour, but you can get Houndoom. And Houndoom is barely good enough for the C4. Barely. I'll explain why, but yeah. That was a dark type. Yeah, I mean, yeah, we got dark type. Yeah. But also, I was actually going to name this box Llama in chat or Mod Check because I'm championing Rusi finally. So Houndoom, our underground encounter for the run is running Metronome. It's Jolly. Its special attack IV is 3. It's still barely good enough to win. But Jolly Nature is actually going to help us a bit for, maybe not for Aaron, but like, the Jolly Nature at least helps us get more speed for Aaron. We invested in special attack and speed, of course. And our moveset consists of Nasty Plot, Flamethrower, Taunt, and Dark Pulse. I will probably only use Flamethrower for this E4, I'm not going to lie, but it's still good enough to get champ regardless. So Houndoom, welcome to the team. I knew it was coming the moment I picked it up. Even with Jolly, it's still good enough. Also, yes, we got rid of our egg move, Sucker Punch. I didn't even use it once. It was a terrible move, but it's fine. So yeah, Houndoom, the third Sinnoh fire type that nobody ever talks about. Magmortar is Shining Pearl, but already champed it, and then, you know, he ran his post game. And so is Inferno technically. But the point is, Houndoom is our only other option. Welcome, Houndoom. And yeah. Okay, now for number 3. Hopefully I remember hopefully I remember the team order. I forgot who my third member was. Hold on. Let me just check so you guys don't see. Okay, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Okay, I figured it out. Sorry, I forgot for a second. All right, we're good. So, next up. Member number 3. So, speaking of Magmortar, let's talk about exclusives, shall we? You know, I noticed in Brilliant Diamond, I had a whopping 3 version exclusives available, and I only champed one of them. Honchkrow, Scizor, and Skuntank, who I ended up champing. The other 2 are still available for another run. Skivity, so true. Parker, I appreciate the 3 streak, I appreciate it. Yeah, as you can see, I have 3 exclusives available for Brilliant Diamond. But Shining Pearl, I only have... How many do I have? I think it's just 2, actually. Yeah. And by that which you'll know who it is already. But yeah, there's only 2. And I already did not pick up one of them, which is Bastiodon. Which leaves only 1 exclusive for Shining Pearl left that I knew at the champ as well. Because I'm like, okay, I'm out of options. I don't know what to champ. But this Pokemon seems good enough for this E4. And also, we're in Halloween. It's not, an October team without a Halloween representative. Welcome to Miss Magius, our terrible Miss Magius. This Miss Magius is so bad. Oh my gosh, it's so bad, but it'll still get champed. So, we got Miss Charlie, the Miss Magius. I feel like this is another pretty obvious champ, I'd say. It's holding the Lucky Egg because this Miss Magius needs a lot of EXP for an up-and-coming fight later on. But it's Brave Nature, which is terrible. Literally the worst nature possible, because you kind of want minus speed. Not minus speed. You want as much speed as possible, but this thing is still not good enough. You have 3 fire types and a dog. Yeah, this thing's pretty fire. That makes sense, yeah. But yeah, we're running all offense again on this one. It's got special attack and speed, even though it's minus speed. It is barely, and I do mean barely fast enough to outspeed certain Pokemon in the league that I need to be careful of. So yeah, Miss Magius is still good enough, and the set we're running is Taunt, Dark Pulse, Shadow Ball, and Calm Mind. Dark Pulse we will need later on, believe it or not. Even though it's redundant, because I have Stab Ghost, I do need this move. Our gym's a fire. To go open a gym, yeah, a fire gym in Sinnoh would be crazy. And then Calm Mind. Calm Mind normally is a post-game TM and a Downer Pro, but BDSP gave us a free Calm Mind TM underground, and you can grind them infinitely underground. And we do need Taunt for something as well later on. So this is the Miss Magius that we're running. Even though it's minus speed, it's barely fast enough for something important coming up. You might know who it is, but this is the Miss Magius that we're running. End of story. Hopefully we win with the set. That's it. But yeah, Miss Magius, I feel like this one, I don't know, did you guys kind of predict this? I don't know. Because, like, Miss Magius is, like, the only expendable Pokemon I had otherwise. And not a version exclusive for most games. And, while nice, I don't need to have another Ghost type when I have Gengar later on. Also, this will deconfirm Gengar. So, Gengar fans, not champion it today. But yeah, Miss Magius, welcome to the team. And, yeah. Garchomp will be the fire type. Yeah, we got Terrafire Garchomp coming in. So, next up is a big one, chat. So, this next Pokemon is one I'm sure you're all familiar with. So, where do I begin? Out of the entire Pokédex of water types, yo, right with the Ray. Hold on, before I go monologuing, let me give you a shout out. Welcome in, Raiders. Let me give a shout out. How stream, Lord Rai? Welcome on in. Let me give you a follow. How stream, Warrior to today. I think I've seen you promote Peaky's chat. Aren't you playing with Garnabun or something? Either way, welcome on in. Hope you guys are enjoying the vibes. So, are coming in. My name is Ludicolo. I do a lot of variety content today. We are Nuzlocking the Elite, Shining Pearl for the Elite Four. We're just team revealing right now. But welcome on in, chat. And Raiders are coming in. Yeah, how was stream, Lord Rai? What are you up to today? Just terrify your Pokemon. Unfortunately, BDSP doesn't believe in Terras. The reveal Garchomp already. Talon, give me a second, buddy. Come on. Just chill. You don't got. We got all day. Come on. Playing Run and Bun, got around 13. Taking a break to Ego Lurk while I do. Good looking for it. Thank you very much, Lord Rai. I appreciate the raid a lot. And yeah, all good to get some food and Lurk. Yeah. You're around 113. I don't have all day loot. Sweet. You do. I definitely know you do. We're gonna give bed soon. Okay, fair. Fine. Never mind. Nah, I can't argue with that. But, you know, last night you were up playing Brilliant Diamond. I'm just saying. But yeah, I have good food, Lord Rai. I appreciate the raid. And this goes to all the raiders who are coming in. If any of you need to raid or rest, extreme we're gonna get food. All good to do so. But if you would like to stick around for shame, I appreciate it. We're about to begin the Elite Four soon. We're just team revealing a little slowly but surely. But like I was saying, though, we're revealing the fourth team member right now. So, out of the entire Sinnoh Dex, we have two very weak water types. Two Pokemon. We have, there's two weak water types that evolve into very powerful water types. And we're going to champ one of them today. So, can you do a honey tree for me? After E4, we're going to do a honey tree. I don't even have one planted, Swede. I don't know how I can do that. But, yeah. We're championing a water type. And, yeah. This Pokemon evolves. Once it evolves, it becomes a very powerful water type. And this Pokemon has been very present throughout the entire series. And just a very, very excellent water type to have every single time I get it. Even though it's, you know, not always the best one. But this Pokemon, the name ends with an S. And we're championing Feebas, who evolves into Milotic, baby! I was trying to bait you guys to think it was Gyarados. I was really trying, because I told Pori about this. Yep. Darn it. I thought I could get you guys with that one, but no, we're championing Milotic. What Gyarados? What Gyarados? Where's the Gyarados? We're Team Milotic instead of Gyarados. We're going with the female Gyarados. The male, fortunately. Well, it's unfortunately male. We're championing Milotic. I really debate on this one. That one right there, I see it, don't mess with. What do you mean by talent? You see Gyarados in the name. You keep seeing fish everywhere. Might check your glasses on this one. But we got Milotic. Believe it or not. Transferring Gyarados. Oh, true, yeah. We're championing the other Gyarados. You're championing the other Gyarados. We're championing Gyarados with an M. Alright, Milotic. This thing is modest, but it's 0 special attack. Despite that, it's still good enough to get used as E4. This Milotic is just going to be our bulky water. I realize this thing can go now. This thing is not staying for long. And in general, I felt bad. I barely used Milotic at all in the entirety of full series. And, you know, I didn't have my new prescription filled. I can't see. Yeah? Sure, Talon, sure. I'm definitely hearing that. Yeah. Like I'm saying though, Milotic is our bulky water of this E4. This will make Flint a lot easier. And there's another Pokemon that's going to help us for Flint as well. It's modest with 0 special attack, so don't get your hopes up, chat. It's 0 special attack. But we did invest in HP and special attack regardless. This will help us tank more hits against Flint and another niche later on too. But we're running Lumberry as well with this set right here. Recover, Substitute. I was supposed to teach you Protect over Substitute. Okay, we'll fix that in a bit. But yeah, we're supposed to teach you Protect over Substitute, not... It's 29 IV neutral. But Swede, I could have gotten literally anything but 0 special attack. That's the thing. Like, you get lucky to get the nature and then... It's fine. The point is, it's not trash. You're right. It's still good. But I would have preferred more special attack for the sake of being more satisfied. Because, like, you can't just get 0 special attack and then get a really good attack stat. This thing has a really good attack stat. But, like... It's just more the principle. I always get a good nature, and then the important stat is like trash. And then my worst stat is good. It just happens every single time, and it just drives me nuts. I understand your grievance, Sweet, but also it just annoys me because I get this all the time. Welcome in, T-Pack Oprah. Okay, yeah, Milotic is coming to the team over Gyarados. You guys thought our champ Gyarados, huh? I was thinking, yeah, I'm going to sweep the entire lead forward Gyarados. No, Gyarados is still going to stick around, but Milotic is going. But now, chat, comes to the big reveal. Number 5. Everyone knew this Pokemon was coming because notice that we don't have a ground type on our team. We did have a ground type last run, but we don't have one yet, and we're going to reveal it soon. So there was a competition between 2 ground types, and I debated this one for so long for this ground type. So... there were 2 options. One of them was a Paladon, and the other is Garchomp. I went back and forth between both of these 2, and ultimately, I thought, okay, what are your advantages and disadvantages? Garchomp isn't, you know, going to set up sand like a Paladon, nor is it as bulky as a Paladon, but Garchomp's got that hasty and solid speed stat with good attack. So, naturally, it makes sense. Plus, it's ridiculously fast and will hit a powerful Earthquake. Hippowdon, on the other hand, has Sand and is very bulky with Slack Off, and doesn't really need attack because it's so bulky that it can just fire out some decently powered Earthquakes. So it was a really big constant back and forth between the 2. But there was one decision that made me realize that I kind of want this Pokemon over the other. And that is the fact that because Flint's Infernape is so fast that, like, having a Pokemon like Garchomp to try to outspeed it is just not worth it. Because instead of outrunning all of Flint's Pokemon with a ridiculously fast, like Rapidash and Infernape, I realized we're going to be playing the slow route. Welcome to Paladon on the team. El Garchomp, get that trash out of here. I don't need Garchomp. Hey, Paladon is the true ground type GOAT. Yes, we're championing a Paladon over Garchomp to the big surprise of everybody who wanted Garchomp. Get owned, chat. So, why a Paladon once again? Was there a stupid talent? What do you mean by that? I know what I'm doing. Talent, you tell me. What is a Garchomp with hasty and like 12 speed going to outrun in this E4? Lots of things, but not the freaking Infernape, which is just too fast. Also, Dan, welcome up well. We're playing the sand routes. So, and basically, yes, we're championing both the weather setters in these games, Abomasnow and Brilliant Diamond, and now Hippowdon Shining Pearl. But here's why. Hippowdon is all bulk. It's Sassy Nature, and it's probably my best IV Pokemon, not gonna lie. But it's HP and defense, and not much attack, because the reason why is this is the best Infernape counter. This is the best one, by far. You don't need attack to kill it. It'll fire off a pretty powerful Earthquake. It's got Slack Off right at the end of the game to heal off. And it has Yawn for utility. This thing could do a lot of things better than Garchomp does. All Garchomp does is kill and maybe sweep, but the problem is Garchomp does not outrun Infernape. That is a single reason why I do not want to use Garchomp, period. Play around it, loser. I am Talon. Too scared to admit he can't make strategies. Talon, what do you mean? Okay, let me explain this. If you don't outrun Infernape, how are you going to break the Sash? How would you break the Focus Sash with a Garchomp? Oh, I know, you would probably just, get yourself an overleveled Garchomp. That'd be your answer. However, why worry about that? Hippowdon breaks the sash with Sandstream. That is the single reason I'm championing this thing over Garchomp. Sandstream, despite not being a fair ability when it comes to having a diverse team, is just good enough to get used for this E4, just to break that stupid sash. But yeah, Hippowdon also swaps in Infernape much better than Garchomp ever does. Plus, reminder, mine is hasty, which is minus defense. It dies to crit close combat. Dead serious. So, Hippowdon, fans, you guys get a W. And it's a girl too, so slay women. Or W women, not you know what I mean by. Don't slay women physically, just W, slay. Anyways, yeah, that's 5. And now we got 1 member left to reveal. So, I know you guys are already upset with these champs. We're not going to, I know you guys are upset. No Gengar, no Roserade, no Infernape, no Gyarados, no Garchomp. One Pokemon of 30 makes you scrap one of the best options you have. Talon, you gotta think of the positives, man. Think about it. If I don't champ Garchomp, you get to see it again later on. Is that not fun to you? Or do you just want it gone forever? Come on. Plus, I already used Garchomp at last stream anyway. Think of the positives. I can't. Sweet, I'm trying to think of the positives for once. And this is what I get. This is why I can't be positive. Because Talon over here is going to tell me that, you suck. You are so bad, Ludo. He is just trying to rage bait me so hard. And it's just, bro can't handle the heat. He just wants to see Garchomp gone forever. You want to see it now? All right, I'll wait till after the reveal then. All right? I'll wait till after the reveal. Just for you. But now, one last member. Here we go. This is the last one. So, last member. Let's take a minute to talk about Team Galactic, by the way, just because Team Galactic, nobody really talks about them much, but whether you feel about them or not, if there's one thing I can absolutely say I'm disappointed with them, is how they use their Pokemon, and really what Pokemon they have in general. In this game especially, they have the Wurmple family, they have random Stunkies and Glameows that aren't even evolved, and only the admins get them, and even then, their movesets suck. I'm really disappointed in BDSP's treatment of Team Galactic. They have competent Pokemon, but they don't utilize them well enough. They have U-Turn and such, but that's not good enough for me, or satisfied enough. And I'm especially disappointed with Cyrus. Why? Cyrus is a pretty decent team. Those the 4 Pokemon alone are pretty good, but he just doesn't use them very well. Quick Claw Crobat with Tailwind? Come on. Crazy. Show me the 6-month. Talon, inhale, exhale, dude. You gotta stop, please. And I'm just disappointed by Team Galactic's use of their Pokemon, especially with Cyrus. He has a really good competent team, but he just doesn't really use the team well enough. Bro is literally running a Fling Choppleberry Weavile with Pickpocket. And then the Gyarados is actually pretty powerful, but you need more than just that. And more Pokemon especially too. But why am I bringing Team Galactic especially? That Weavile of his was pretty disappointing, and it's a shame, because if he actually cared enough to make a good Weavile, oddly enough in Diamond Pearl, he probably defeats Cynthia. Which is exactly why we're going to prove that theory correctly with our Cynthia Slayer, Weavile. This is a big champ though. Unlike all the others, this one is a bit of a cost. Because while it's very good for this E4, if we do champ this, we do not get Sneasler or Weavile ever again. And Weavile is a pretty good Pokemon to keep around. This is the only big bullet I'm going to take for this E4. Anyways, Weavile, our Cynthia Slayer. So, first off, shout out to Tom for championing this with an illegal Ice Punch, because Ice Punch is a egg move. But second, this Weavile's trash. This Weavile's bad. But even with Bull Nature, it is barely good enough to sweep Cynthia. Barely. So, we invested in attack and speed, where pressure doesn't matter, but we're running this set right here. You're probably wondering, Ludo, what is this set? This set does beat Cynthia. And I think you guys know the drill with this set right here. This set will destroy Cynthia. But we're running Dig for a personal reason. granted, Dig is better than Brick Break because like I do need to hit Lucario, but we're running Dig because I mentioned this before, but in BDSP they brought back finite TMs, which I don't like. I really don't like that, and in theory you can't get infinite of them, but it's really stupid how you get them. You just have to get lucky to find them underground. You can buy them with lots of spheres. Hi, Rennie. Thank you for the good luck. Hope you're doing okay. And Swag, welcome in. Good to see you too. Hope we're both doing well. Let's go wipe to Aaron. I'm not going to wipe to Aaron. I'm not going to wipe today, Talon. I can't believe you have such negativity already at the beginning of the stream. I'm pretty disappointed in you, Talon. I thought you were better than this. But yeah, we're running Dig for this personal reason. Besides, you get every TM underground. You can purchase them and all that. In other words, they're essentially infinite, but you got to grind for them. With the one exception being Dig. That is the only TM in the game you cannot grind anywhere else. For some reason, it is the only TM in BDSP you can't find anywhere else besides the one area in Ruin Maniac Cave. So even though I could use Brick Break instead of Dig, I'm using Dig for this personal reason. This is just a me thing. Plus, it's stronger than Brick Break, so who cares? Yeah, thank you, Rennie, for believing. Not bad in this. Where do your petition come from? And please lower them. The lower your expectations of me, the more impressed you can be when I surpass them. But Talon, this is Elite 4. Where's the energy? Where's the hype and all that? All I'm seeing is just negativity in my chat. Also, Rock, hi, welcome in, Oprah Well. Appreciate it. But yeah, that's the team. We're running these 6 Pokemon, and once they defeat the 4, we can never use them again. Simple as that. But yeah, also shout out to Gerard Gay. This one goes out to Salted. They suggested this name, and now I'm going to be using them. So Salted, if you're watching this at any point, here you go. 4, that's how boring it is. I'm team revealing Talon. You can wait a bit longer. You're boring. Oh my gosh. Talon, how are you going to recover from this is all I'm saying. But yeah, this is the team, chat. I know it's not the powerhouse team you guys wanted, but honestly, I don't care. This is like the best team I could champ, and it's good enough to win. Now, as for our lose conditions, Flint won't be as bad this time, because I have both of you two for Flint. And another Pokemon for that as well. I am Road to Hobby. You know, I respect you guys for committing to it, though. And then, of course, now you guys know who's going to defeat Cynthia. You will be defeating Lucian, but Lucian is going to be the hardest member for me specifically. There's a reason why. But, yeah. And then we'll put you for Aaron. You're going to put you for Bertha. That's the team. The sets are ready. Everybody is edged perfectly to 1 EXP away. It's pretty easy to get right if you know how to calculate EXP. And one last thing before we go in, because I forgot. I need to teach Protect over Substitute on my Altic already. I forgot to do that before stream, but it should work. So yeah, we're going to do this right here. Making holes is fun. What are you talking about, Talon? How'd you go from insulting me to bringing up holes? Okay, but this is it. I hope you guys are excited. We got our sets ready to go. Aaron will be free. Aaron should be free. As long as I did my math correctly, Aaron should be free. Hopefully. Like, I hope I did my math correct on this one. But it should be free. Even with zeros, even if I had 0 special attack, it would still be free, as long as my math's correct. And then second, you'll defeat Bertha. As long as we don't get, like, crit by Quagstar constantly, we should win this. You three together will defeat Flint. You will defeat Cynthia. And then you, Miss Magus, are going to need some luck for Lucian. So, chat, when we get to... which is why we're also giving the Lucky Egg to Miss Magus, to give as much EXP as possible. And on top of that, before stream, I did this. Everybody loves me now. Everybody loves me. Full happiness. Is it cheesy? Is it cheating a bit? Maybe, but I don't care. The faster I get out of this game, the better. But, yeah, this is it. I think we're ready to go. Hopefully I didn't forget any other moves. I did remember to pick up some of the TMs before off screen. I have Light Screen. I have Protect and Substitutes for days. I have another Earthquake if I need to use it. If it's the game that's not cheating. That is true, kidding. It's just, I never used Affection much until this game because this game forces it. And it's like, it does make the difficulty a little awkward. Like, it's easy, but also, like, how do you play around this? What if you don't want this on? It's just weird because, like, this game, no other game did it until this one. But I don't, though. Well, Tom, that's just a love issue for you, then. I don't know what to tell you. I have Reflect. I have Rest, a couple Rests. But I did pick up some TMs before stream. I picked up Snarl as well, even though I probably won't use it. It's there in case I need it. Substitute I have 6 of. And I also have Light Clay, which I will need for later. Dread Play on Weavile, very important. And I think that's it. Some other vitamins I don't need anymore. I just picked them up for EV Train later on. There you go. So much running you over with a steamroller. Happy opposite day. Thanks, Squidward. Thank you for the opposite day. And leftovers. Okay, I think we're ready to go now, chat. Here we go. We'll do one member, then take a break probably for ads soon, whenever that happens. But yeah, first step first. Oh, also I did get ball capsules on my team. You'll see them later on, but this is the ball capsules we're running. You'll see them later on, but this is the ball capsules. We all blonde, welcome in Upper Well. Good to see you. I love that Bulbasaur emote. Yeah, I hope we're doing well. And before I go in one last time, we have our items. Your balls, Voodoo. Yeah, take that out of context at this point. But yeah, I'm excited to show them up. I'm really glad I'm taking advantage of the ball capsules at least, because I never did it before. Because in the older games, if you wanted to keep them on, you have to deposit your Pokemon. But this game, I don't think it'll force you to do that. So, very nice and convenient. Well, let's check. I have Lums, I have Leppas, I have 14 of them. It should be good. I grew them off screen as well. And yeah, healing items too, before I forget. I have 30, 30, 30, and 37, and 23 full heals. Yeah, we're ready to go. All right, chat, this is it. Let's talk to this guy and get started. I'm nervous as heck, but we gotta send it. All right. Let's end BDSP finally for good and never play these games again, because I am so ready to move on to a different game and just finally be free from this. Here 10 minutes. Why, Dre? Why? Hold on. I'm waiting for 10 minutes. Hold on. Why? I'm waiting. Doing well. Hope doing well. Chilling at work right now. Okay, got you. Hope work goes okay. We hit the hour mark. Now we're gonna go in now. We'll get an ad break in like a few minutes anyway. But yeah. Hopefully, Miss Magnus holds on Lucian, but Arrow will be free. Bertha, there's like a little bit of fiction. Flint should be free, actually. So, it's the first time ever we have to worry about Flint. Shiny, Hunt, Crystal, and I don't have that yet, thankfully. I don't have that, thankfully. Oh, thank goodness I don't have to do that. That's probably Sweet's job. I know. I'm trying, Dre. I'm going to fight somebody in a bit. And I just came for more people to hit me with the, wait! But hi, Dusty. Welcome in. But you're just in time. We're about to do Elite Four. This is the team. Dusty, you got any thoughts on this? Yeah. Oh, she's not an event. Yeah, it is, you know, the non-event. It's a roamer. But I've had my awful experiences with roamers. Plink. I'm so glad I named this Plink. Now I want a Cradly Plink emote. Like, it literally just did the Plink. You guys saw that? What if I made that an emote? Just caption Cradly and then make an emote. I should do that. Plink. Plink indeed, face. Hi, welcome in Upper Well. Okay, here we go. Let's send it. Rusi, you're up first. Do me proud, girl. Oh, no turning back. We gotta win. We gotta win. Before I go in, though, by the way, just want to remind you guys that the past few days I have been busy with RL. Not going to go into details, but I went to the beach, had a good time. I did some more card event stuff on Saturday, and then Sunday, Monday just didn't do much besides appointments and all. But just know I miss you guys very much, and I hope you guys are excited for this wonderful show I got for you guys. So, if all goes right, one last time, Rusi is going to spam Flamethrower. Simple as that. Care what you were busy with, as long as you have fun. Wait, you say as long as I had fun and then say that word. So you're saying that as long as I had a miserable time, because opposite day. Oh, and also, animations are on, right? Before I forget, animations are on. The volume's good, by the way, right? No, I'll do this instead. Okay. It's the opposite day. I love it. I'm sorry. Good one. Yeah. Okay, let's send it. Let's just go. Nothing else to do. We're already an hour in. Let's just send it. Let's go. Chibi Aaron. For the final time, hopefully. If I lose, I'm gonna cry, but I don't think I'm losing Aaron. Aaron should be free. So, Aaron, same thing as before in our last run with Ambipom, this time with Houndoom. So Dustox lead. Funnily enough, even with Jolly and 3 special attack, I barely killed this Dustox because this thing is 10 levels under. And now, we just click the same move over and over. So count me, chat. 1. Yeah, the guitar really excels this team to be a lot more, like, present. And now everybody levels up. So once again, Miss Vegas is getting the lucky egg for this entire E4. So, yeah. Thank you for the follow, I appreciate it. Welcome on in. Everybody levels up. Beautiful. Cool. Yeah, level up. And now Heracross comes in as planned. Reminder, the aces of the E4 always come last. Oh, all the gym leaders too, but they always come last. We're going to take advantage of that and make Drapion come in last. Otherwise, they'd be probably third, but very grateful for this one feature alone. Your Gen Z lingo. I don't understand either, honestly. Talon's a very interesting guy, to say the least. It was 2! Brucey! Get him! Thank you for the follow, I appreciate it. Welcome on in. Get that Heracross out of here. Beauty Fly, cooked. No more butterflies. Cook them all. Cook them. For dinner, roasted bugs. All in the house. Did I give her treats? I gave her happiness and vitamins. Is that good enough? I gave her tons of calcium and carbos. And Best the Queen also gets cooked by 1 burn. Thanks to the power of Metronome. And finally, Lucy Claw, she's allowed to have 1 rare candy after sweeping. It would be so funny though, not gonna lie. But I'm not gonna do it. I do have 1 rare candy to my name, so I could use it, but I won't. Drapion, always last because of ace order and all that. But with 4 metronomes, we barely kill Flamethrower. That is the single reason I went with the strat. My original plan was a nasty plot, but I realized that, wait a minute, Dustox with light screen. And then, wait a minute, metronome still sweeps. And that should be GG's. Right? This for kill. And my counts are correct. Beautiful. And that's Aaron down. Easy clap. That was the only free one. As always, Aaron is free. The power of Metronome. Don't sleep on this item, chat. If you just want to click 1 button, use Metronome. You might actually sweep something. Granted, it's a hard item to pick up here and there, but BDSP is kind enough to give you this item and make use of it as well. And reminder, Metronome got buffed in, I think, Gen 5 onwards, so very convenient and very nice. But that was just the first fight. Now for the second one. Plink, it's your time. So, Plink, thankfully, because we're not so slow, we do outspeed the Quagsire by 6 points. So we do get to get off a substitute before anything else, thus we can have a little bit of a safer Bertha. Alright, yeah. We're running this set again. We're running substitute. We have to click that instantly, set up, and then Bolt Seed. Suction Cups indeed. Yeah, Suction Cups guaranteed. If it was Storm Drain, oh my gosh, that'd be so much better, but no! It's an ability. But yeah, hope you guys liked that first one. That one was very easy. But this next one is where things get a little awkward, but it should be not that bad. But what we do need, though, is Quagsire to use Toxic turn 1. And if it Earthquakes, it won't break my sub unless it crits. So in other words, the only way I lose is if Quagsire clicks Earthquake like 4 times in a row and crits every single one. Which is like Unlikely, and I have friendship to potentially dodge. Surely I don't get like Omega Fiction, right? Surely. Yeah, reminder, this is the EVs we got. And there's a reason I'm running Bullet Seed as well. There's a good reason for this. You might figure it out, but it's a good reason. Yeah, shout out the Plink. I think if you type the separate, it'll work. There you go. It's not gonna show up on my end, but I know what you are doing, Dre. But yeah, hope you guys are ready. We need to get some Plinks in chat for this one, all right? Plink, this is your time. Make me proud, buddy. I almost said Twink, by the way. Just want to point that out. I don't know why, but I almost said Twink. Although, I don't know. Do you guys see it on Cradley? Regardless. Let's go. The star me emote. Twinks in the chat. Oh, I never checked. I never showed you guys, by the way. I need to show you guys literally in a bit. Hold on. Let me show you guys. Let me close off Kingler Calc. I'll open it later on. The Twink SMH. It's definitely not me. No shot I am. All right, Plink time. Here we go. Oh, ads are starting in a bit. Oh, I didn't think about that. Okay, let's make this quick then. Substitute. Toxic. Come on. Toxic one time. If you Earthquake, don't crit me. Yes. All right, we should be good now. So we need to set up 1 Rock Polish and 3 Swords Dance. So Toxic, I'm thankful it is now, not gonna lie. All right, Rock Polish. Mirror, mirror on the wall. Who's a Twinkie? I stubbed them all. I think Stormy has a new best friend, chat. I feel like Cradley and Stormy would be best friends, though. We got 3 minutes to hurry this up for an ad break. All right, don't crit. Don't crit. Don't crit. We have us an HP for this reason. Don't crit. Good. Okay, we should have a win. I think this is good enough. But yeah, we still gotta set up 3 Swords Dances though, okay? 1 Rock Polish, we need 3 Swords Dances, and then we're good. Once again, who would have thought? Physical Cradley. Who would have thought? We do have to substitute again though, because we want to make sure we don't get toxic at any point. So we have to substitute again and pray doesn't, you know. Please toxic again. Please toxic again. Come on. Come on. Toxic again. Do it again. Come on. You want to do it. No. Don't crit. Don't crit. Don't crit. Don't crit. Don't crit. Good. Okay. Not bad. But we want to... Do you guys think it's going to toxic at this point or no? Now think about it. Hopefully it does. We have to do it again though. We have to sub again for a 3rd time. I don't think I have to substitute afterwards though, but I still want to do it just in case. Doesn't really hurt. Maybe Wilbur checks in the meantime. And that's about to start, chat. I don't know what to do. Do I just keep going or what? Substitute either way. I have affection. Maybe I can like dodge. That'd be pretty cool. Hate to do that, but come on. Nope. Okay. Just don't crit. Please don't crit. Don't crit. Good. What, dismiss it right now? Like snooze? Yeah, I guess it could. Yeah, I'll snooze. Okay. I'll snooze for this one. And then in between setting up, I will take a break probably. That's the plan. Okay, we still have to do 1 more Swords Dance though. So we still do this 1 more time. And then we're good. But we should have it here. I think we should have it here soon. You also work. Let's go, Rennie. It's huge. There's the crit. You know what? I'm actually glad you crit there. I was already going to lose my sub anyway. I'll take the crit there. Just not on my fresh sub. 1 more. Don't crit, and then we're good. Yes, there you go. You finally use Toxic. All right. That should be GG's. All right, chat. Time to do another counting session. Here we go. Plink. Let's get one plink in the. Can we get 5 big plinks in the chat? Here we go. Instead of counting, just type plink every time. All right. Let's shoot some bullets now. Bing, 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 bing. Look at that. Just all it took was 1 bullet to kill. And I did calculate with 2 hits, by the way, minimum. So this should kill everything. And I do mean everything. Even the Whiskash. Wait a minute. Why did Whiskash come out? Huh? Wait, why did Whiskash come out? Oh, Ice Beam. I actually miscounted the whole time. It's fine, doesn't matter. I always plan anyway. So you're dead. 2 plinks. Rindo Berry doesn't matter. It's fine, it's not a big deal. Ice Beam is 180. I thought Sudowoodo would come out, but it doesn't matter. Even 1 cooked it. If I see microwave ramen, well, there you go. I just cooked up a Whiskash for you too, if you want to include that. Also, are we facing Cynthia? Yeah, we are facing Cynthia. That's correct, Parker. But Sudowoodo comes out. Lucian, wait until the next stream. Yeah, definitely. Stop until then. Sudowoodo doesn't matter. Sucker Punch doesn't matter either, even if you use that. Good pin, Llama. Waiting indeed. Oh, you survived 1 Bullet Seed? Cute. Doesn't matter. You're still dead to this. But now you're probably wondering, why Bullet Seed anyway? First off, I don't get many physical grass moves on you. Seed Bomb, I believe, is an egg move, or if not, Cradle doesn't get a period. But second and more importantly, you'll see in a bit. My original plan was to run Stealth Rock as a way to break Sturdy Golem, but I realized that, wait a minute, if I go physical, I could just break through Sturdy Golem instantly. Sturdy. That's like a new name for me right there. But yeah, Bullet Seed breaks through Golem Sturdy, so see ya. The power of Bullet Seed. Sturdy, oh no! And this is the reason we have to run Rock Polish as well. We do not outspeed the Golem. Even with max speed EVs, we don't outspeed. Because Golem is all offense. So we had to run speed for this, HP for this reason. Available, yeah. It's available right after you beat Dalga Palkia. You get all the fossils. For some reason, only those. You don't get any of the other Pokemon, just those. Unless you get the National Dex with Home or something, which... Or you get to see a Dex with Home or something, I don't care. I'm not gonna do that. The point is, like, there's really no way of getting it. Normally. But Paladon! This dies too. Sandshrew doesn't matter. You're dead. In the meantime, while the ads are playing, I'll probably show you guys, like, the calcs into, like, how this happened as we take a break. But you're dead. Bye-bye. And that's it. Bertha's defeated. Plink wants to be praised. Aw, it's so cute. I'll give you some rubs after this, Cradley. Some pats. Good counting, chat. Good plinking. And there you go. Bertha's defeated. Easy clap there. And Flint will not be that bad this time. We do got to prepare for a bit as I got to set up some moves and such, but we should be good to go soon. So first off, let's change our team and then ads will play in a bit. But while ads are playing, for those who are subbed, I'll show you guys a bit of the sneak peek on what to expect, what the IVs are, if you guys want to see. But not much is going to happen in the middle of this ad break, so don't worry about that. Okay, with that said, I'm going to lead with Milotic now. Hepano will still stay the same, and Miss Magius will too. I'll kill Cradley, why not? Yeah, ads about to start, so if you get hit with ads, I apologize, but it's okay. Not much is happening in between. I'm just going to be prepping and healing. Not much is going to happen. So, yeah. Sorry about that, chat, but and just enjoy the ads while you can. I want to heal up any PP, yeah. I'll give Houndoom leftovers just in case you need to come out, but I doubt you need to anyway. I'll give you leftovers, though. I'm just thinking, like, is it the right move? Yeah. We're in Lumberry, both of you. And then Miss Magius will be using Taunt here. You guys might know why, but yeah, Taunt. And then Surf, Protect. Yeah, ads are starting, chat. So sorry about the ads, but not much is happening in between. Afterwards, you guys will come back, and we're ready to go fight Flint. But for those who are subbed, hi. Yeah, hope you guys enjoying the ride, and yeah. Just making sure this is the right set. Yep. Surf. Hi. Hi, subs. Yeah. The plan is we're going to leave a Milotic and run Lumberry to prevent ourselves from Rapidash from doing much, and we're going to chain KO 2 Pokemon of Flint, and then use Mismagius and Milotic to play around Lopunny, and then Mismagius should be out by the time Drifblim comes out, taunt it, and then Hippowdon beats Infernape. That's the line we got here. Shouldn't be that bad. And we are barely faster than the Drifblim. And while we're here, we're going to show you guys a bit of calking. Why not? So give me a second to open up Kingler Calc. Give me a second to just show you guys what I mean. Okay, we're ready to go? All right. Let me just show you guys. Let me get my team in here while I'm at it. Because like I did calculate everybody's IVs during this prepping. But here's everybody's stats I calculated so far. I might be a number off, but hopefully not. Let me just find the team. There we go. Okay. I'm going to show you guys the calc. It should be showing up here, hopefully. Where's the calc? There it is. Yep, there you go. Beautiful. I'll show you guys right now. Here are the IVs, if you guys want a sneak peek. Here are the IVs. Let me just make sure Miss Magus is correct at 65. But yeah, here's what we got. The IVs I got so far. It's pretty sad, all things considered. I got 14 special attack, 0 HP, 7 speed, and 5 special defense. This is going to matter a lot, so hopefully it won't bite me in the butt later. Houndoom has at least 3 special attack, Milotic a 0, and has really good attack. Weavile has 10, which is barely good enough for Cynthia. And then finally, Cradley's got this atrocity. And Power is actually pretty good. Like, this is pretty solid. 4 attack is not the best, but this is pretty good, I'd say. Yeah, those are the stats if you guys are curious. I might be wrong with like some of the numbers, but for the most part, this is correct. The disadvantage of going on hardware is just not knowing your stats at a time. Let me check with Sagias again while I'm here. This is correct. 197. Oh, my SPDF is actually 6. So, yeah, very important. My SPDF is actually 6. Okay. But it won't matter yet. Let's close off this now. Alright, ads are done. Welcome back, chat. I was just showing you guys some calcs, or my IVs of my team. But not much happened. Alright, let's go. So, we're leading off a Milotic. Reminder, we're doing this because we're going to try to get a chain KO with Milotic. Those who missed it. We're going to get a chain KO Milotic. Lopunny will eventually come in. Miss Magus and Milotic are going to be pivoting each other until Lopunny dies. And I got to make sure Miss Magus is in the right position to taunt Drifblim and then kill it with Shadow Ball. Then, Hippowdon will do the finishing blow against Infernape. That's the plan. Houndoom will be a backup in case, like, I need to taunt that as well, which is why I ran you taunt. But I doubt that'll happen. And we're still giving Miss Magus Lucky Egg. Very important, because I want to give as much XP as possible for Lucian. Then we'll give it to Weavile. Okay? Right, how much XP are you for leveling up? Okay, you'll level up next fight, and then we'll give you Lucky Egg. Alright, here we go. Alright, a little nervous, but we gotta send it. Miss Magus, Hippowdon, Milotic, you 3 are all in charge for Flint. I expect great things from you 3. Alright, here we go. I'll even save because at this point I made it this far. Might as well. Yeah, let's save. I made it this far. I think I'll be okay. Hopefully. I have light screen, right? I have light screen. Light screen. I did teach Protect before this, I believe, so I should be good there. Reflect, light screen. I was actually going to teach Reflect for Bertha originally from Weavile, but I realized I don't need to do that, so I don't need any more. But Protect, Milotic learns, light screen, I'll learn that after Lucian. There you go. Alright, with that said, Let's send it. All right. Welcome back, chat. Let's go fight Flint now. Here we go. Flint will be not as bad this time, but I do got to make sure that he doesn't switch too constantly. Like, I don't know what's going to happen, but I am hoping everything is correct in my deductioning and ordering of team order. With my outtake here especially. Very important. But we should have it. All right, here we go. Let's go. Flint, Ronald McDonald, the other roommate. So, Flint, I argue is the hardest trainer in the game just because of Infernate. But thankfully, I have a weapon that will destroy Infernate this time. And that's a Paladin. But first, we gotta take care of Infernate's friends right here. Rapidash, Horse Hour, Shaggy, or Horsey's in chat. Miletic, get him. So Miletic kills instantly. We're slower, but it doesn't matter. This has Poison Jab, Iron Tail, Poison Jab, Iron Tail, Flame Charge, and Hypnosis. I'm a Lumberry. We're never gonna get put to sleep. Get out of here. Poison Jab. Poison doesn't matter. I am competitive, by the way, so status would not help me here, but it doesn't matter. I have Lumberry for this reason. Lump is not ideal, but I'll take it for now, I guess. Doesn't matter. Surf. Surf's up. Drown the whole building. See ya. Ape. Yes, I love that emo. That's invoices. If that's an emo I can add, send it to me. I might add it. Yo, Hexa, welcome me up or well. You're just in time for Flint. We're fighting Flint right now currently. Inferno! Yes! The 50-50 move! Llama, what do you think? If you're still here, what do you think, Llama? Yes or no, Inferno? Because I don't think I'm going to be using you anymore, so just tell me right away. Rock's dad, no way! Llama, what do you say? What do you think? If you're still here, this is your Pokemon, Llama. What do you think? It doesn't matter, I'm never using this move. But I don't think I'll ever use Nasty Plot either, to be fair. Plus I have the TM anyway. For content, we'll teach you this move, but like, I'm never using it. Alright, bye Nasty Plot. I'll reteach you this move if I need it, but I doubt it. And Steelix, correct. So Steelix comes out because this sees Thunderfang as 130. High Jump Kick from Lopunny's also 130, but Steelix coincidentally happens to be in front of Lopunny in team order. So because of that, we just get a free kill. Bye Steelix, not there anymore. This is normally a very scary Pokemon to fight, but we just kill this thing outright. I gotta go drive home, but good luck, Ludo. Bye, everyone. Bye, Rennie. Drive in safely, and we'll see you soon, hopefully. Hope work was okay for you. Everybody say goodbye, Rennie, and wish them good driving, or safe driving. All right, Lopunny comes in now. This has Mirror Coat, High Jump Kick, Quick Attack, and Fire Punches. Lopunny is very annoying just because it can just do whatever. I'm going to Protect and praise his High Jump Kick immediately. Simple as that. High Jump Kick, come on, High Jump Kick. Yes, beautiful. Crash damage. And now, it's probably gonna do it again, which is fine because Leftovers is a little annoying, I will admit, but I think I'll be okay. I'm gonna go to Miss Magius now, and it might heal, it might not. I didn't think about that. But it's fine, we swap it into Miss Magius a lot for this reason. Here we go. I plan this out. The thing is, because of Leftovers, Lopunny will survive, unfortunately, which is bad. And that means Flint should heal if all's correct. Now, best case scenario, I could just Dark Pulse instantly. Right here, I could just Dark Pulse safely. I'm faster, and I could just Dark Pulse. That should kill, right? I didn't calc that, but like, come on, that should kill. I'm max special attack with 14. If not, he's gonna heal, which is okay as well. I'll just go back to Miletic and then pray from there. I guess my problem is, no, Inferno can't swap in. Switch AI doesn't work like that. Either way, Dark Pulse, yeah. That's fine. Get some damage in. We're gonna do a same cycle of crashing out the Lopunny. But Dark Pulse data, yeah, that would have killed. Yeah, this should now bait, we should just, I'm wording things incorrectly. The point is, now it's gonna Fire Punch or Mirror Coat. I'm going to go back to Milotic and just tank it. That's it. Just take the Fire Punch. Slowly but surely. Because now it's going to use High Jump Kick afterwards. And then I'll Protect again to make sure it's going to do that. And then go to my Ghost type to perfectly position myself for Drifblim. Beat that. Burn me for content. Nope. We need to now use Protect again. Please, High Jump Kick again. My only concern is like him switching out, but like he shouldn't be doing that. Good. All right, beautiful. Does he use Mirror Code now is the question or no? That's what's very important. Does he use Mirror Code or no at this health? If he doesn't, then we're good because we just go into you now and then we're good. But if not, we should have ourselves positioned perfectly for Drifblim, right? Yes! All right, beautiful. Lopunny's down. If I'm gonna get some food extra if you need to. Definitely get some food. Enjoy the show while you're at it too. Beautiful. Now, Drifblim comes out because Infernape is always last. Drifblim, the son of Drifblim, is coming out and we're faster. Barely, even with minus speed nature and max speed EVs. We outspeed Drifblim and all we do is just simply taunt it. Last time we didn't have that option, or a faster Pokemon that can taunt easily. This time we do. In the face of Mismagius. Taunt this thing. There you go. That's how you play around the Drifblim. The million-dollar question now is, will Flint switch out or no? It's a simple thing. I can taunt saying mean things. True. But the question now is, first off, I think this is a range to kill. This Shadow Ball is a range to kill. Dead serious. But second, does Flint swap out or no is the million-dollar question. If not, it's fine. We still kill it with a Paladon. If so, Mismagius just still walls it with Shadow Ball. So, or just taunt. That's it. We wall it instantly. Houndoom also walls it too because of immunity to Will-O-Wisp. With that said, stay in, please. Good. All right, get the range now. Oh my gosh, you are so talented, Miss Charlie. Beautiful work. But now comes the final Pokemon. Infernape. With no boost, just a simple raw Infernape. The scariest Pokemon in this E4, I argue. Because of the Sash. But Hippowdon is so good at walling this that we should get the win here. It's going to Fire Punch here. I have Lumberry for this reason. And I survived crit Fire Punch into close combat. Why is Duolingo all staring me above? I don't know, Monica. Hi, welcome to Upper Well. Good to see ya. All right, Sandstream, activate to break the Focus Sash. And even with no attack investment, we still kill with Earthquake. Fire Punch doesn't matter. And we survive crit close combat. Earthquake the sucker. And that's Flint down. Look at that damage. Oh, weak. But now, for the hardest fight for our current E4 team. It's still likely to win. Just a little scary, but we just need to hold very hard with Mismagius. That's literally it. Yeah, I don't know why, Monica. There's a Duolingo thing going on. Ongoing Dream. Welcome in, Upper Well. Dream. Insane spelling, Llama. Insane spelling. Overall, Dream. Good to see ya. Yeah, Ronald McDonald's defeated. Let's go. I'll be like, Eevee's really sick and she proves always. But I'm sorry to hear that, Monica. Oh no. I'm hoping Eevee can feel better soon, but I am sorry to hear that. Everybody send good vibes to Monica and Eevee. Even if it's sickness, still never fun to have a sick pet. But yeah, that's it. Lucian is down. Now, we're going to be using Milotic again and Mismagius for this fight here for Lucian. Yo, Perky, welcome in, Upper Well. Good to see ya. Oh yeah, Perky, a while ago, you told me to add Comedy Gold. I did add it, right? I should have it somewhere. But now, we're going to teach Light Screen over to Mismagius. Mismagius, no, you. Over Protect. Comedy gold. There it is. I have comedy gold now. Yo, 69 whoopers. Nice stream. Light screen. The raid emo. Crazy. I'm calling the very... Hold on. Let me read that. The very first thing of the... I'm calling the very first thing in the morning. She's been having weird symptoms and already went to the vet twice already. Couldn't figure it out. This is another symptom. But yeah, I am really sorry to hear, Monica. I really hope the vet can take care of it, Evie. Really hoping tomorrow things go better for you. But yeah, take your time to prioritize Evie's health and yourself too. And make sure to, yeah, praying for the best of you. Bad chest raid. But yeah, I'm hoping at least my gaming can also make you feel better too. But we're about to fight, doesn't touch on Duolingo. I used to use Duolingo for Spanish stuff back in high school, but nowadays I don't support Duolingo for obvious reasons. As well as I bring the vibe. It's all good, don't worry. We're here to make sure you're also comfortable too. That's what matters just as much, if you ask me. But yeah, I'm glad you at least are here, but wishing you the best of luck with you and Evie. Okay, I taught light screen to Milotic, very important, but now we're going to teach, obvious reasons. It's because, Hexa, a few years ago, Duolingo laid off some workers from, for the sake of AI. That's it, if I remember, which is a very yikes thing. That's why I don't support Duolingo anymore. I don't know what's been going on since then, but it was a few years ago, and it's like, ever since then, I've just been less wanting to, you know, look into Duolingo. That's all. We're getting a ton for substitute for this one, but we're only light screen. And we're going to get to bed as soon as I can wake up early. Yeah, absolutely get some sleep if you need to. And everybody say goodnight to Monica soon. She's going to be going to bed soon and going to vet tomorrow. But everybody wish the best of luck to Monica as well. So now we're going to run like clay for this fight. Sounding, yeah, that's right. Like, if you still use Duolingo, I don't really care that much, but I myself won't be using it anymore anytime soon. Like, if you have to, I'm all I'm going to say is just, I don't support their business is all. That's all. And Monica, wherever you get to sleep. Yeah, whenever you get to sleep, but also when you wake up tomorrow, make sure to take care of Evie a lot. Where's my light clay? I know I had two before this. Oh, there it is. Duh. Okay, light clay on you. And then now, we're going to give leftovers to... 9:30 for her, yeah. 9:30 p.m., that sounds about right. We're going to get the lucky egg now to Weavile. And then we're going to put away this dread plate and give back to Weavile after the fight. And we're going to give you leftovers now. So what we need to do, chat, is as simple as hold the line against Mr. Mime. Mr. Mime can use both screens, has light clay as well to extend the screen turns. We're going to do the same thing with Milotic. We're going to use light screen and light clay to extend the light screen turns. For Miss Magius to set up, we need to not get crit as often as possible. If we get crit a lot, we're cooked. But we need to dodge as many crits as possible while also having good odds to dodge with affection. And we also have good odds to... not get crit, as Mr. Mime can also just use screens to first two turns. If he uses Dazzle Gleam or Psychic, that's really bad. But we're going to set the Calm Mind, we're going to set the +5, and sweet. We also need to have a substitute up for Alakazam, because we don't outspeed that Pokemon. We outspeed everything else in the back. So there you go, that's the plan. We need to make sure we just simply do not get crit constantly. That's it. If we don't, we're good. If we do, we have issues. But I doubt that'll happen. It's very fiction. And Weavile is running Lucky Egg as well for Cynthia next time. We'll see. Man, let me double check. Light screen. Substitute. I don't need to worry about my PP for Dark Pulse and Shadow Ball, but yeah. Pray for me, chat. This is going to be the hardest fight this E4. It won't be that bad. We just got to make sure we don't get crit constantly. That's all. That's the only lose condition we have. If that happens, we're cooked. But it's so unlikely, and it's so my favorite to win this. We can do this. Muted because stream right now. I'm gonna look when we got this. Hold on. Alright, here we go. But yeah, here you go. Light Clay, Light Scream, I'll take turn 1. We're slower, but it doesn't matter. I'm going to take every hit, and I don't really care what Mr. Mime does turn 1 and on Mild Tick. Just gotta set the screen, go to Miss Magius, and we are faster than Mime, so we do get the chance to set up immediately. But we need to pray it doesn't crit me constantly. That's it. With the screen up, we should not have our sub broken as well. Only if it crits us. Then we just call mine until cows come home. That's it. All right, here we go. A little nervous. We gotta send it. Let me just make sure I have the items again. Light Clay, Light Screen, Leftover, Substitute. Yep. Go. Pray, chat. This is it. This is time for the Miss Magius show. And Mild Tick, I guess, for the setup. A little nervous. We got to send it, as always. Solution has the Mr. Mime lead with Psychic, Dazzling Gleam, and dual screens with Light Clay. This thing is all bulk. We need to pray this thing just doesn't crit me. That's it. Mild Tick can do whatever, just Light Screen, and then go to Mr. Mime, go to Miss Magius immediately. All right, here you go. Screen's up. Light Screen, that's fine. I need you to reflect as well. Please reflect. Last time you didn't do it. I need you to reflect this time. Last time you didn't use, I don't think you used Reflect the Light Screen at all. I've not used Reflect once and didn't use Light Screen. We need you to reflect now. Please reflect. That'll give us the best odds to survive. And if you do use Psychic or Dazzling or whatever, don't crit me, okay? Miss Charlie, hold the line. Come on, girl. You got this. Hold. You gotta hold. Come on. Hold for me. Oh, no. Oh, my God. Friendship. Beautiful. All right. Sub now. We need to hold every single one of these moves. Hold all of these moves. Hold. Good. All right. Now we set up the +5. And we don't get crit at any point. All right. Call mine. Call mine to +5. Here we go. The more friendship dodges, the better too. It's so in my favor. And also, like, where's Reflect at? Anybody seen Reflect these days? Where is it? When are you ever gonna use Reflect? Yep, here we go. Please hold, Charlie. Yep, my sub is gone, as predicted. That's okay. Now we sub again. We still have Light Clay, Light Screen turns up, which is beautiful. It goes up to 8 turns. Substitute. Yeah, substitute. No physical move, no protect. But I don't get it though. I had a special move on. Let me explain. If you guys remember my last run, my little last run I had for Brilliant Diamond, I had a Skuntic with Snarl up, and it only used Reflect, I believe, or it was Light Screen, I forget. But no, it was Reflect. And then I went to Armaldo and never used Reflect either too. Like, it's just weird. I don't understand this AI. But doesn't matter. Keep going. Call mine to +5. Plus, eventually we'll just dodge again with Friendship. I hate to use it, but like, I deserve some compensation for having a trash Miss Magius. All right, beautiful. Keep holding, Miss Magius. You got this. Keep holding, girl. We still got to get to +5, okay? And then we'll win. And also, we need to have a sub up before Alakazam shows up. Very important as well. We need to have a sub up for Zam. Very important, okay? There we go. Finally. Let's go. It's stupid, but I'm taking the win. I'm taking that affection. I'm taking it. I deserve it. All right, 4. One more after this, and then we win. Oh, there we go. Finally use Reflect. See? It just was random when you wanted to use Reflect. Like, come on. That's not fair, but I'll take it. That's a free turn for me. Light Screen's off. That's fine. I have +5, +4 now. And I'm about to get the +5. so it doesn't matter to me. Just don't crit me again and we're good. There you go. That should be a win. Yo, Jasmine with a tier 1 for 14 months. Welcome in, Jasmine.
Awesome.
And welcome back, Tom, as well. Yeah, what's up? Welcome back. Hope you're well, Jasmine. Good to see ya. You're in time. We are about to sweep Lucian right now. So if you're ready to see some high-level gameplay, here we go. We're at +5 now. I calc this with light screen as well. We kill everything through light screen. So we just kill everything now. I've been sick for the past week and I'm ill now. Oh, I'm sorry to hear. Rip, Jasmine. That does suck, really, to be sick. I do feel it, though, but yeah. Glad you're feeling better. We are currently battling the Elite Four. We're battling Lucian. We're about to sweep with a Miss Magius. And if you're curious, Jasmine, here's the team. Before we go anywhere else, here's the team. Any thoughts? But yeah, good to see you, though. I'm glad you're feeling better. Hope you can still, like, you know, do stuff soon once you're fully better, but yeah. Or at least, like, you are healed, but, like, hopefully you can just get back to your routine, whatever you're doing soon. Yeah, Plink was the idea by somebody else in chat. I don't remember who it was, but somebody suggested Plink. So I just said, let's just run it. Anyways, +5. Today after a week. Got you. Hope work was okay for you then. +5. Shadow Ball. Let's count, chat. Wait, I don't think this will kill, but it doesn't matter. Yeah, of course. Enjoy after reading your emotes. And yeah, thank you very much for the, once again, the... Oh my gosh, I think it just got... That was a crit. That was a crit? No, that was just rip a kill. Wow. Because light screen is up. It'd be hard with or without Madam President. That's true, but I have another answer for her. Don't worry. I have an answer for her. But we're good now. We win. GG's. We have our sub up for Alakazam. Alakazam can't touch us. It might even Nasty Plot here. Who knows? Lovely Hippo too. Yeah, from Madagascar. That's the reference. We are done. Light screen doesn't matter. Yep, Nasty Plot doesn't even want to hit me. Get out of here. Yeah, Nasty Plot on the substitute. Good one, Lucian. Good one on the +5. Yeah, we're good. 2. Yeah, it was a Madagascar friend. This is the name of the hippo, Gloria. You got Gloria, you got Alex the lion, you got Marty the zebra, and Melman the giraffe. And speaking of giraffe, it's the Madagascar team. Okay, so where's Pyro at is my question. Okay, this is why I ran Dark Pulse, by the way. This is the whole reason I ran Dark Pulse was for this stupid giraffe to meet a ghost, so we got hit with Dark Pulse. The only reason I'm ever running Dark on a ghost type. You're cooked. And finally, oh no, we still have another Metachamp. This gets cooked. But yeah, that was the reference. Gloria was the reference. And I got both female Hippowdons too, funnily enough, so that was just a coincidence. Because I got him Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl. But yeah, we're champing it. We're champing Houndoom, Miletic, Hippowdon, Miss Magius, Weavile, and Cradley. That's the team. And finally, Bronzong. This dies to Shadow Ball. And that's GG's. We're going to Cynthia, everybody. This is a cartoon animated film reference. Yeah, that's just how I am. Like, I love making references because, like, everybody will understand, especially Chowder. What's wrong with that? Who doesn't love Chowder? There you go, chat. That's Lucian down. And all we left is Cynthia. This time we don't have our first woman president to help us out. We got something else instead for Cynthia. Once again, Cyrus has the Pokemon to defeat Cynthia, but he did not get the right moveset for it. Instead, he just gave whatever. However, I have it right here. The rating. Why are we rating Llama? That's what I'm curious about. What, we're gonna win already? You don't want me to go find Cynthia right now? Is that what? The next year is Cynthia? We'll stall it out, yeah, sure. Although this will be a bit of a shorter stream now, I realize, but doesn't matter. All right, we're not gonna give leftovers. We're gonna give the Dread Plate to Weavile. Halil as soon as I'm dissing him or liking chatter as I recognize I remembered it. It's his favorite. Well, Talon, I'm flattered you remember that. There, is that what you wanted? Just me to be flattered by that? What do I give now? Just leftovers to everybody, I guess. I don't know what else to give you. I didn't make it think I'd get this far. There. I'm flattered. Is that what you want, Talon? Going to know what? There's no way I can beat you. Here's your new champion. Yeah? Cynthia's not ready for the ice types. Clearly she has an issue with ice types. A Bo still destroyed her with a ambi pump setup, and now Weevil's gonna destroy her by itself. I feel bad for Salty. They're not even gonna get the chance to see this. I just wonder why the yellow man don't leave the octopus alone. I don't know either. He's just being his own self, I guess, when you really think of it like that. But yeah, Weevil is running this set right here. Ice Shard, Night Slash, Sword into the Dig. Before you ask, why no Ice Punch? You literally can't get Ice Punch on Weevil unless it's an egg move underground. Like, unless you get one underground that just happens to have Ice Punch. But even then, with the setup I have, I argue Ice Shard is actually better for one reason. You'll see why, but a little note about Ice Shard is that this move, despite being physical, does not make contact. Very important. Ludo, why no Ice Punch? You might want to ask Tom about that. Tom used an Ice Punch Weevil to stop him immediately. And I know it really is, and more importantly, how are there no tutors in this game? How are there none? Oh, I know, because it's Diamond and Pearl. So they're not going to believe in that. I realized it afterwards, because I was getting my food, Llama. I was at Carl's Jr. telling Tom, like, wait! I was not looking because I realized that, wait a minute. I was getting my food, Llama. You ever thought about that? I was getting my food. I'm like, wait a minute. You have Ice Punch. Slander right here. That's better not to be BDC slander right here. Unfortunate, Jasmine. This game did not add tutors. Total drama. You are so based for that, Talon. Alright, we're running Weevil with a set. You guys are running Dig. But I have a question. Can I even use Dig here? Yeah, I figured, but still. 40 Ace for Janine. True. She's got level 40 Ace. Barely enough for the first Elite Four member. Thankfully, Harkle Silver fixed that. But yeah, here we go. Weevil. We're running Dig, Ice Shard, Sword Dance, and Night Slash. This should be enough to sweep this entire fight, hopefully. This will be a very quick one. There's a glitch in this game that after it came out that will let any Pokemon learn any move. Probably been patched out. Yeah, all of the glitches have been patched out. If the item clone glitch was still staying, trust me, I wouldn't be complaining as much. But alas. All right, chat, here we go. Piano time. And reminder, Weevil being gone means, yes, I don't get Caesar anymore. So rip that Pokemon, but it's okay. It's worth the trade-off for an easy Cynthia. Because tell me, what other Pokemon can destroy Cynthia right here with this party? Like, you might beat Lucario. You might beat Spiritomb, but that's about it. Nothing for removing all the glitches. I know, so sad. Scizor is Brilliant Diamond, Llama. That's why. Scizor is Brilliant Diamond. I'm playing Shining Pearl. Yeah, Perky, originally, it was going to be like the actual big hitters. Like, think of it. This was all a bait team. This could have been Roserade. This could have been Gyarados. This could have been Garchomp. This could have been Gengar. Weevil was always going to come in no matter what. And then this could have been anything else. Or I think Houndoom was always going to come out. But yeah. Let's end the chat. Here we go. SD plus Rock Polish, Grayley Wayne. Yeah, that is a set, Perky. That is the thing I did. I don't know if you saw it, but for Bertha, I did that strat right here. That's what I did for Bertha. Houndoom just click Flamethrower 5 times. Earthquake. And then Surf Ice Beam, yeah. And you just saw my Miss Magia set. Replaceable. I don't know. I guess what else could have been? Maybe like Infernape? I don't know. Doesn't matter. Let's go, chat. Here we go. Final boss, Cynthia. I've never lost to her, and I never will. It's not going to change today. I'm going to win. Dread play is going to be very important, though. I'm not running leftovers. If all goes correct, Spiritomb should be using Sucker Punch on me instantly. Let's go. One last check. Dig, Night Slash, Ice Shard. But Ice Shard is good enough regardless. I'm just saying that, like, I wish I had Ice Punch, but in a way, I'm actually glad to have Ice Shard anyway. Because it doesn't make contact. You'll see why. Here we go. Piano time. Let's let the music play for a bit. Why not? This time I got no theme playing. I'm just gonna not mute the song at all. Because last time I had the national anthem and kazoo for a bonus, so this time I got nothing. So, yeah, here we go. Piano time. Yeah, piano time is so good. I come into the piano. I am ready. True, Lori. Welcome in. Hope her well. I'm not gonna lie. I almost called you Lorelai. I don't know why. After the Elite Four member. Welcome in. Hope her well, Lori. We're about to champ some big boys today. Music last time because of the kazoo. Yeah, you barely did, but this time now you will. And probably not for long. Full of fluid and would be honored to be named after E4 Lorelai. Oh, you're sick? I'm sorry to hear that, Lori. Why is everybody sick all of a sudden? Literally, everybody's been sick lately. I get we're like about to go into a new season, but rip. I just hope you're feeling better soon, Lori. And always nice to see you, though. Yeah, Spiritum lead. White Nessie's in chat. Whatever it takes. Do whatever you want, chat. We're about to sweep this fight. Weavile. From the very beginning, before I even did BDSP, I knew a champ Weavile in this game. Because here's why. I left a video long ago that said you can sweep Cynthia with a regular Weavile. Just like level 64 or 63 or whatever. With Swords Dance and this set right here. So yeah, I may have done some research ahead of time, but mine is barely good enough with 10 attack. Anyways, let's just set up. Let's see some Sucker Punches, please. Okay, you're not using Sucker Punch. That's weird. What are you using? Shadow Ball? Dark Pulse. Doesn't matter. Ow! That's a crit? Okay, hold on, chat. We might have a loose condition. We might have an actual loose con. Hey, Sucker Punch, no. Oh no, oh no. Oh no. No. Shadow Ball, okay. Friendship, come on, Gerard Gay. Gerard Gay shows the Gerard way. Come on. Please. Hold. Ow. Okay. All right, we should have the win, though. We should have the win. I don't think anybody else is priority but the Spiritomb. Fails even if it doesn't go first. Wait. So, okay, I'm actually scared now. Sucker Punch doesn't kill me from here, right? I didn't calc that. Hold on. I want to make sure. It doesn't have E-Speed. Yeah, it doesn't have E-Speed. Don't worry. I'm not that stupid. I played around that, too. I thought you was Sucker Punch. What the heck? What is Sucker Punch? Hold on, chat. I need to make sure I did not just throw this away, thinking, oh, Cynthia won't be much of a threat. Hold on. It doesn't. Yeah, it has a special set of, was it Aurasphere, Nasty Plot? Even remember? But I don't think it has Extreme Speed. That's all. Cynthia, hold on. Chat, I might have just thrown. Yeah, it has Dragon Pulse and Flash Cannon. Hold on. Weavile, you're level 65. And then how much you take from crit Sucker Punch? 58, I live. Okay, I live. And I such a kill at +6. Yep, okay, I live. We should win now. Okay, that was a little scary, but we're good. +6, let's kill some boys. The team was a rematch of Sucker Punch. This one does too. I'm surprised they didn't even use it at all, period. Yeah, but Ice Shard would not kill. Yeah, I wouldn't kill. Dig would be a range. Just Night Slash. Okay, we're good. All right, 1. We're good. We win. Oh my gosh, that crit scared me all of a sudden. But we're good. Yo, Dark Bulls. Yo, let's go, Weavile. All right, chat. Let's pave the way for Gerard Gay to show us the Gerard way of how we do business around here. Lucario. On the other side of your screen. You're right, but I don't know. I'm just all over the place right now, Hexa. That's all. All right, this is the reason why I taught Dig. I live everything. Aurasphere doesn't work through Dig. It shouldn't work. That's not how it works. Luke R.E.O. That's good, Berkey. 6. I want to see me do it again. 6. All right, this is the reason I taught Dig. Brick would just do it as well, but I'm using Dig for a personal reason. Because once again, you only get one Dig TM in the game. I'm just going to use it right now. This has Aura Sphere, Flash Cannon, whatever. It doesn't hit me. But we kill. Imagine if she swapped out instantly, then I would lose. Wait, you're dead? No-Guard Lucario logs in. No way! Roserade? This is the reason why I also ran Ice Shard. Ice Shard doesn't make contact, and this thing has Poison Point. So, by not making contact, we never get poisoned. This is why you run Ice Shard over Ice Punch. But general rules, Lucario would hit Aura Sphere. True, because Swift would hit through Dig. But thankfully we're in Gen 8. And Cindy doesn't believe in that. Gastrodon, with Dread Plate at 66, we do barely kill as well with Night Slash. So, see ya. We had to run Dread Plate for this reason. And we got a crit as well for the flex. Would have figured out the contact issues out without the explanation. Yeah, I never would have. Absolutely, I know. But I bet you guys thought that thing a natural cure anyway. So I'm here to line you guys the fact that it has Poison Point. Milotic. The calc did tell me it wouldn't kill, but that's because they thought Milotic was already burnt. Without the burn, we kill. See ya. And finally, chat, one more Pokemon left to kill. Any last words before we end this stupid game? I am so glad after this last kill, I never have to play BDSP for the rest of my freaking life. Even with the ups, even with some positives here and there, I do give this game credit for with the difficulty. And if you like this game, always, I'm sorry, but you are more than welcome to love this game. I just have so much beef with this game, it's unreal. But with that said, chat, with this final button click, I never have to play this game again! Yachi Berry, get the trash out of here, I still kill you. And we remain deathless against all odds. We are still deathless in the Switch timeline. And that concludes Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl. Finally, never have to play these games again. I can finally play an actual good Pokemon game in PLA. Proves it. You know, Jasmine, once again, you can love this game all you want. I respect it. Even if this is not my favorite game, I'm just glad I never have to play it again. But more importantly, that was a good E4. Very excellently crafted E4. All right, chat, that's it. We're done. But with all this said, chat, it's time for the $1 million question. As usual, we got to make a poll. Unfortunately, Twitch polls only allow 5. Is there anywhere can like 6 Pokemon? Is there any other way to allow a poll to do 6 guys or what? For MVP. But yeah, we have to do MVP. Who's getting it? Who's getting it, chat? Who's getting it? Honey Tree, please where? Where do I do a Honey Tree? Because like I don't have one honeyed right now. Anywhere? Okay, I'll slather one Honey Tree. Is that what you want? Just one Honey Tree. Yeah, who gets MVP, chat? Who are we giving it to? Anybody? The Sticky Astronaut. Mine is Storm Drain, Jasmine. This run was Storm Drain. With 3 Pokemon each, and the winner faces each other. We could do that, Hexa. Llama, what do you think? Any mod in chat want to do a poll for this one? Sticky Ricky's not with us right now, Jasmine, unfortunately. Yeah, it's kind of tough because like everybody put in work in this E4. Unironically, everybody put in work. I guess Weavile for the literal Cynthia sweep, but I don't know. Maybe Houndoom because it was the most active member throughout the entire run, if not just E4. But it only came in for this E-fight, for this fight. It would be Gyarados realistically. Yeah, by logic, it could be Gyarados. Maybe the power of friendship. True, I could just give MVP to friendship, truly, because those dodges were sick. Just so for zero reason, I got out troubleshoot. All good talent. We just finished anyway. It was, yeah, this is the team chat. Every single about these 6 Pokemon, they're gone forever. Reminder, by championing Weavile, we no longer get Sneasler. So, oh, so is the Sneasler, but it's okay. A worthy sacrifice. Yeah, this is the team. I'll make a poll for now, if nobody else will. I'll make a poll, why not? Question, MVP. We'll start with the first three. Between these three, let's start off with Miletick, Houndoom, and... You're missing one? Oh. Hold on, I can't see. How do I close out? There you go. Llama, can we do like 3 at a time? Oh, okay, I'll do it then. I'll do it. I'm doing 3 at a time. 1 out of 2. This will be a 1 out of 2 poll. We're gonna start Miletick, Houndoom, and Smagius. You guys vote for this one, okay? I'll give you guys 2 minutes to vote, okay? Go. No extra polls, go. Vote for one of these 3 first off, then we'll do the other 3, okay? While the creds are playing. And then we'll get Sweet the Honey Tree. The winner of both polls will be battling it out to see who will get MVP. I think I already know who's going to get it anyway, but you guys vote. I'm not going to vote myself, you guys vote. Or maybe I should, because like this is my run, I can vote as well. But go vote in the poll chat, who gets MVP out of those 3? I honestly would get to the Shaggies just because it held that line against Mr. Mime pretty well, but you guys vote. But yeah, what a phenomenal run. I am very grateful I never have to play these games again. Yeah, for 1 in each poll, yes. You vote for 1 of these, and then vote for the other one, and then we'll battle out to see the winner of the 2 votes. Got here Flint, so I have no idea what happened to Aaron. For Aaron, we used Houndoom. We killed all of the Pokemon with Flamethrower Metronome. That's it. Metronome boosted Flamethrower killed his entire team. Bertha, we used Cradily to sweep with Bullet Seed, Rock Polish, and Swords Dance. That's all we did. So yeah, those were all pretty easy for the most part. Flint wasn't that bad. And then Lucian, I got lucky to hold the line. And then I almost lost to Cynthia there. That would have been embarrassing if I wiped a triple crit. Like, I actually didn't see that coming at all. I thought it was Sucker Punch. Is that just me? I'm positive Sucker Punch did more damage than Dark Pulse. The whole run. Yeah, that is true as well. Houndoom did pretty good work against that. But yeah, vote for whoever, chat. The winner of this first half will compete with the winner of the other half. Then we'll battle out from there. Sucker Punch AI Ludo, but I thought we'd use it for the strongest move. I don't know. Everyone vote for Unknown. Unknown is gone, thankfully. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed my BDSP streams, though I will say while this is happening. I really appreciate you guys for enjoying the vibes. Once again, these games were a train wreck to get through. They weren't that hard. It's just very time-consuming for no reason. It's a freaking tie. You know what? We'll put both of them in the poll. Why not? Miletick, Houndoom, and then we'll do the other half, okay? We'll do a poll for the other half now. It was Weavile. Miss Magnus is not there, so Weavile. Who are the others? 70 power, Dark Pulse 80. Yeah, but as AI saw Sucker Punch a stronger move. That's all I'm saying. Legit, I did the calcs. Sucker Punch did most damage against Weavile. It's Spadef. I can guarantee that. It is Spadef. Alright, poll. MVP 2 out of 2. It is Weavile, Hippowdon, and who else was it? Cradily. I don't know, but I'm positive it would have used Sucker Punch. I'll prove it to you right here. Let me find the calc. Let's see. Spiritomb, Weavile, right here. Oh. Never mind. No, you guys are right. It was an overlapping roll. It saw Dark Pulse and Shadow Ball. Wait. No. No, Sucker Punch did more. Hold on. Let me show you guys in the calc quickly. Right here. Look at this. Look at this. This is Weavile versus Spiritomb at 65. Sucker Punch always did more. I'm biased. That's fair. Yeah, Cradle is a good choice, to be fair. That Cradle put in some good work. Even with 1 attack, by the way. But also, Weavile deserves a vote for me just because of the fact that it dodged another move there. But yeah, there you go. Sucker Punch did more. But I could have sworn when I did the Snarl Strats last run in Brilliant Diamond, it used Sucker Punch when it saw, you know, most powerful move. It kept using it nonstop. I don't understand. But it doesn't matter. I got through. So I'll take it. Yeah, go vote, Chad, if you haven't voted already. I voted for Weavile, I'm not gonna lie, because it dodged that that move, Dark Pulse, whatever it was, it dodged. Because, you know, it did matter at the end. I got crit. I'm like, wait a minute, that was a lot of damage. Okay, back to this. You already saw the crest before anyway, Chad, so it's not a big deal to miss on it. To sync the truly. Yeah, you're right, Perky. Random AI Diamond Pearl was a thing. Create Legend Awaken, even if it has Time Shine. Oh, and the card set. I don't remember it much, sadly. With Dig? That's weird. Okay, now we'll do one more poll. Houndoom, Milotic, and Weavile. So vote for these three, chat, okay? And then I'll give Sweet the Honey Tree in the meantime. Here we go. Final one. Milotic, Houndoom, and Weavile. Yeah, Crayley lost by 1 vote, sadly. Alright, go vote, chat. I'll vote myself too, why not? Actually, it's a tough one to call, but go vote, chat. Last one. This is the last MVP poll. Whoever wins this one is getting an MVP. Simple as that. And don't force a tie, please. All right, let's go get ourselves a Honey Tree for Just for Sweet. I didn't know that was something to do with it, Sweet. I used Dig because a personal reason, but Brick Break would have worked too. You're right. Brick Break would have worked. I just didn't want to use Brick Break because personal reasons. Yeah, Dennis is my rival. That's why. Dennis, if you're still watching, that was for you, buddy. Yeah, true. I guess that would have made sense. But still, I didn't know that was like a thing, like a factor the AI did not use. Sucker Punch. Does 1 for 30 and you can catch her out a Mon for doing damage. Oh, okay. Okay. That's cool to know. Wow. I guess also Pokemon are pretty cool. Yeah. Might disincentivize it because there's a turn the AI knows it cannot hit. That's so weird. Yeah, I guess like that's what you would in Brick Break. Now I kind of want to experiment that later on again with Brick Break and Dig instead. Do the same strat, but make sure you know who. Spiritomb doesn't use Dark Pulse this time. We'll see. 6 hours for Yeah, they do, Perky. You can't time skip. Anyways, where was I? Honey Tree. Let's just pick one and go. Let's pick the very first one. It's weird sometimes, but I don't know enough about Jenny specifically. Yeah, but in Gen 4, I know Sucker Punch is a very weird AI pattern. That I can tell you for sure. I can time skip. All right, we'll see it then. Florima Meadows, let's see it. Oh my gosh. Milotic and Weavile. Okay, who are we voting for then? Who do we want MVP then? Who do we want MVP? Do we just make another poll or what? Okay. All right, you're showing me the best suite? All right, cool. Well, let's do it. Well, Cynthia's Spiritomb does more with Dark Pulse and Sucker Punch. But mine wasn't even invested in anywhere. You didn't vote? Good one, Sweet. I'm not believing that. Okay, we're going to do one more poll. Okay? Between Milotic and Weavile. All right? Milotic or Weavile? I don't know why Milotic, but sure. We'll do that. You honestly didn't? We'll just prove it right here. Vote for one of these two, chat. Oh, Milotic. Milotic just mainly killed Rapidash Steelix, pivoted pretty well against Lopunny, and then set up light screen for Miss Magius and Lucian. That's it. I know, but let's go vote again anyway, just to be sure about it. That's all. Okay, so I just slathered this with honey. Now what? Do I just time skip? Is that what I do or what? Oh, save and quit. Okay. I didn't do it. Don't worry. I'm good. Just save and quit. And now I just time travel, right? 6 hours ahead? Oh, time zone. Okay. Time zone. So change this to... What I'm saying is literally 0.31 EVs and Def but Def with 0 EVs on Weavile. Cynthia Spiritus Sucker Punch does less. That's weird. I literally have the right EV investment. I gave 4 Spadef. What? Come to London? Alright, I'm coming over. Alright, let me just take a quick flight over to London right here. There you go. And now I just play the game? Is that it? Alright, we go for it then. Hopefully this works. But the thing is, like, if it doesn't work, then doesn't, like, that lock you afterwards or what? Because there's still a time punishment regardless, right? How did you get to London so quickly? I don't know, honestly. Okay, we've all won. Well, we've all get MVP chat. Sadly or unsadly, I don't know, but we've all got MVP. Regardless. Plus, after that friendship dodge, the real MVP, let's be real, is friendship. No doubt about that. Oh, great. Got hit with an ad. It didn't work. Yeah, it didn't work. Yeah. It didn't work. Oh well. I live outside London, so no one without me. This is what I get for living in London, huh? The 9%? No, it didn't happen. It didn't happen. No. I could tell because the tree is still active right here. Changing off to synchronize clock the internet. Oh! That might be it. Desync? But I did that, did I not? Huh? Like, I turn it on? Is that it? Because I desynced it. Oh. Oh, I didn't know I could change it by... Oh. I had to do it on the entire time. Okay. Well, I don't think it's going to work now. But yeah, definitely try Sweet, because I believe you now because you said that, but that was my fault. Hold on. Back to my... I'm just going to call it here. Is that cool? Or what? I don't think it's going to work. Because the game detected me to time skip. Thus, now they're going to think that, you know, they're going to freeze the trees and all that. I don't think I can try anymore. Because the game punishes me for... I say before then. Okay. Hold on. So keep it on. And just... stay put. Like this. Those are blocked if you adjust the clock. That's why. Yeah, I don't think it's going to work anymore. I'll try it, but I don't think it's going to work. It's fine. Not a big deal to me because I don't have to do it anymore. But alas. But yeah, regardless of what happened today, I'm just glad I never have to play BDSP again. Because that's the clock you get. Yeah, but in other games, you don't get punished at all by doing that. I don't know. It's just... the game doesn't like that. Apparently. It's in like sweet. Yeah, they always should have. Absolutely perky. Like, I'll show it right now. Yeah, it's not doing anything. It's fine, though. I'll just adjust my clock back to normal, and we're not going to do it anymore. But I tried. To hire you. Absolutely perky. They would love to have you. Absolutely. Where was my time zone again? It was LA. Is it just a raid? Go for a llama, yeah. But yeah, chat, oh, I was supposed to snooze ads. Darn it. Ads are gonna play in a bit. Darn it. What do I do? What do I do? Do I just let the ads play or what? I don't want to let ads play if I'm about to end though. Also, Salted, welcome in. Unfortunately, you're at the end. I just defeated the Elite Four, but if you're curious, Salted, I can't snooze. I can't snooze right now. Hold on, where do I snooze? Yeah, we're about to end. We just finished. We beat the Elite Four, but I have the VOD up. You can check the team if you want to check there. You're brought to you by this. Where do I end? Where do I end ads? Hold on. Where do I end ads? I can't. Darn it. Okay. Rip. Yeah, I was trying to snooze, but I was too late. Thank you, Salted, though. I appreciate it. I don't have any socials. I have just Twitter and Blue Sky. That's it. And YouTube. Those are the commands. Yeah, I'm sorry, Perky. Hold on. Let me just make this clear. But yeah, I'll rate Dustin Kai. Sorry, I'm just like, what do I do? Because whenever ads play, it's like it just puts everything to a halt. But I can rate Dustin Kai if you want, Llama. Yeah. But well, ads are playing. I'll let them play for now. But just know, chat, that that's it for today. Yeah, that's it. I'm basically done. Yeah. Let me just get the things ready to go. Sorry. And Salted, hope work was okay, by the way. All right. So thank you, Llama, for all the commands. Oh my gosh, you are quick with it. Did you put Twitter and Blue Sky as well and Discord? And oh my gosh, thank you for getting this up to Perky, Salted. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. And yeah, Perky, enjoy reviewing your emotes, of course. And be sure to thank Salted for that as well. So yeah, while we're waiting, I guess, I'll just close off because ads are playing right now, not much is happening. But thank you guys so much for today's stream. Let me just get the emotional music up before we end because I got to explain what's going to happen before we end because, you know, we're about to end and you guys don't know what's about to happen. Let me just get the BDSP night music, the one I usually play, funnily enough. All right, pause the music. There you go. So, while ads are playing, I want to say thank you guys so much for today's stream. I know this is not a very long one, just an Elite Four stream, but we did it. We are officially done with Brilliant Diamond Shine Pro for the Full Series Challenge. What does that mean for Full Series next up? Well, first off, next up for Full Series is PLA, which is a little awkward because that game is not fun to Nuzlocke. But I have a new idea for a challenge. I've said it many times, and I'll say it again. The challenge that I'm going to be doing for PLA, Legends Arceus, an actual good game too, finally, is I will be doing a little bit of a thing called Survival Log. I don't know, it's a little complicated because this game's optional, so you can just do whatever. Also, welcome back to the ad break chat, but for those who are going to hit with ads, here's the gist. We're going to be doing PLA next. However, because I don't see this game being fun to Nuzlocke, all I'm going to do is just treat stuff as, I'm just going to do a Survive Lock thing. Yeah, welcome back, guys, from the ads. I'm just going to do a PLA Survive Lock thing. Let me explain. I just beat the game in all the way to Volo. Yes, the hard Volo fight everybody talks about. That fight. That Volo with double Giratina. We're going to go all the way up to that fight for PLA. But because PLA is not a very long game, oh, girl, Micah, welcome in. No, I'm not shooting for 8 hours, unfortunately. I could, but I won't, for the sake of my mental. I will be doing a quote-unquote little baby-like lock, or might even be a Nuzlocke, but the point is, beat PLA up to Volo in one sitting. One stream is the plan. One stream. And I am not allowed to wipe at any point. Just don't wipe. Beat the game in one sitting, don't wipe. Use whatever Pokemon you have left available to you. If you saw my infograph, and I actually have a new one up post soon for this, what's it called? This PLA run. I'll be posting that one soon, but when we get to PLA in a few weeks, I will be doing a little sleep block where I just beat the game in one sitting. Because PLA isn't that long, right? And thank you for the attention streak, I appreciate it. 10 streak. I appreciate Salted. But yeah, if you want to check my E4, yeah, the VODs upload as well soon. But first, before I head out, I appreciate you guys for friend luck rules. Yeah, something like that. But yeah, catch whatever. Only use whatever you have available left for the battles. If a Pokemon faints, just count it for your death count, but it's not going to count for the Nuzlocke. Just beat the game in one sitting. Whatever you use for Volo is getting champed. That's it. Is that cool with you guys? But for the sake of having stakes, we're going to try to beat the game in one sitting. That's the challenge. You guys think you can do it? PLA isn't that long, right? As long as I lock in my core 6 for the rest of the game, I should be good, I imagine. And just keep getting EXP until I rank up each fight. That's the tough part. Getting to rank up each and every part is the tough part. But, yeah. Level caps, I'll only focus on Volos. I think that's fair, which is 70. I don't know. The point is, it's going to be a weird, very weird full series thing to do. And maybe I'm bending the rules, but I don't care. I just want to have fun with PLA. I want to include it however I can and just have fun. At the end of the day, these are optional games. And yeah, that's what we're doing for PLA. In a few weeks, I'll be live with PLA. But for now, we're going to be moving on to a different playthrough instead. This next playthrough will be a very simple short game of Super Mario 64 DS. That's it. We're going to be playing that game for the next few weeks. Won't be a very long game. Just have fun. Just a chill playthrough. Who knows what will happen, but it's been years since I played that game on my own as a kid. I miss it, and I kind of want to replay it again. That's it. Use a mod that makes every Pokemon alpha. I could, Jasmine, but I can't. I'm playing on a regular Switch. So yeah, that's going to conclude it for me today, chat. Going forward, on Thursday, I'll probably be live with a new playthrough of Super Mario 64 DS. Get every star in the game. Just have fun. Simple stuff. And yeah, after that, we'll do PLA. Simple as that. Really, this playthrough is just a quick one for the sake of preparing for PLA. That's it. PLA is going to be a nightmare of a game in which what I'm doing, but it'll be fun regardless because I'll be playing an actual good game. Oh, Troy, welcome. I'm sorry. Yeah, we're about to end, but welcome on in. Hope you've been okay. Hope you've been good. Bowser laugh indeed, yeah. But hope you guys are ready for the new playthrough of Super Mario 64 DS. A quick little playthrough, and then we're going to be doing PLA. We could play Zip Line as well. We'll see, Phillips. I do have him off for Johnstone, so it'll be a fun experience, all right, but we'll see what happens. But first off, Discord. If you're not on my Discord, but to join my Discord, you're more than welcome to. Hope you're well too. Yeah, we just beat the Elite 4 Deathless, so my Deathless streak continues. But that's going to end with PLA. Don't worry, that is absolutely going to end with PLA because PLA is too complicated to Nuzlocke. But traditionally, I guess it won't count. Yeah, I miss him too, but he'll be live for ZA, don't worry. And you'll get to see the nightmares of modding on a new release game. But still. Discord, if you want to join my Discord to get updates when we go live, and also claim a free Pokemon, heavily encourage it. Feel free to do so. And perky little note, if you're still here, I did get your claim. I posted it. Next time I get Fungus, it's yours. And thank you for the 3 streak. I appreciate it. Fades. Blink. Hope you guys enjoyed the E4 though. If you miss it, I have the VODs currently up. But if you ever want to check any of my past VODs for full series, they're all on YouTube. They're all there. All my full series VODs are there. And finally, Twitter and Blue Sky. You can follow those socials if you want. I do have a private Twitter as well if you want to follow that for personal stuff. But yeah, there's that. And finally, let's go raid somebody. Islama was suggesting me to raid. We're going to raid Destin Kai, right? That was the name. It was an underscore. Did I miss anything else? If you want to post the name again, Llama, you can. You get the green light. But either way, we're going to raid Destin Kai because they're a friend of Llama's. So I'll be doing that. Yes, Destin Kai. All right, we're going to raid Destin Kai. I don't know where they're up to, but let's go raid them. Why not? They're a friend of Llama, and I trust them. All right. What are they playing, actually? That's a better way to look at it. Destin Kai. They're going to join the full series. Oh! They want to join the full series. Okay. Well, chat, if you guys like my full series streams, then Destin Kai will be another person will be running it, running it up soon. Plus, they're being BDSP, so if you guys like BDSP, you're in luck. They're also doing BDSP right now. But yeah, I'll get a follow soon, and go follow them soon as well. But yeah, otherwise, this has been Ludo. I'll see you guys next time for a new playthrough of Super Mario 64 DS. It'll be pretty quick, I imagine, not too long, I'm not sure, but we'll have fun for a quick little breather. Get away from Pokemon for now. But once we finish up that playthrough, don't worry, PLA will be coming up soon. But otherwise, this has been Ludo. Hope you guys enjoyed my BDSP streams and my full series streams. We'll be back with a full series in a few weeks, but for now, enjoy the quick playthrough of Super Mario 64 DS, you got to tune in for that. I appreciate it. I don't know how long it'll take, but it doesn't matter about how long it takes. It's about, having fun. And don't worry, we'll also make a quick trailer for PLA as well. I have a cute idea, but I will need your guys' help if possible, because I want to include some of you guys in my cameos for this run, but we'll see. That said, this has been Ludo. I'll post you guys on Thursday at the same time, and catch you guys later.